What is the most unsettling unsolved mystery that you're aware of? Ghislaine Maxwell was found guilty of sex trafficking, but somehow all the people she trafficked to are free to go. At what point did the brain realize its own consciousness? I find it fascinating. How Scientology still has tax-free status in the USA. The Beaumont children, 3 young siblings that disappeared in 1966 from Glenelg Beach. Someone keeps shitting in the holes at the local golf course. Been going on for the last 20 years. Bastard has never been caught. I bet that guy is so proud of himself and it's killing him that he can't tell anyone. What's the best fruit in your opinion? I'm all for tropical fruits. Keep the mangoes and the pineapples coming. Mangoes are my absolute favorite, and then peaches. Orange. I eat 3 to 6 a day. I am sure someone will race on here and tell me how that'll lead to my impending doom, but it's my tactic so far. 10 out of 10 raspberries. But only if they're like good raspberries. 'Cause 6/10 apples are superior to 6/10 raspberries. Forbidden. Honey mangoes from India, Pakistan. They'll make you laugh, make you cry, change your life. I got some from a local market when COVID hit and all the restaurants were closed. The mangoes all went to market because the restaurants couldn't buy them. They're amazing. Mangoes. Amen. What's the best comedy movie you have ever watched? Scrolled forever but couldn't find this as Spinal Tap. That one goes to 11 every time. My Cousin Vinny. It's smart, it's hilarious, and it's got some superb acting in it. It really is surprisingly timeless as well. I watch it every few years, and it is still a 10 out of 10. Naked Gun. This and Airplane are in the top tier for me. Hot Fuzz. I don't care how many times I watch it, I will always die laughing at Superbad. Tropic Thunder. Airplane, one of the greatest spoof movies of all time. The Emperor's New Groove. Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Office Space. It gets better as I age and it gets more relevant. Why should I have to change my name? He's the one who sucks. How do you keep sex interesting with spouse that don't have interest in kinks? Passion, build up. In my experience, if there's a lot of passion and desire for sex, doesn't need to be kink to be hot. I've had vanilla sex that is super hot and kinky sex that isn't. It is not the specific acts involved that make sex hot. Build up can almost be better than actually having sex sometimes, tbh. High quality vanilla. It took me a second to realize you weren't talking about vanilla extract. You think that's tough? Try to keep sex interesting with a spouse that doesn't want to have sex. Have open conversations about sex often. It took a long time for me to voice what I wanted during sex, but the more we talked freely about it, the more comfortable I got. If you're awkward enough, it always feels like the first time. What slang did you use when you were young that nobody says anymore? I accidentally said, "That's dope," in a work group chat the other day. Talk to the hand. Groovy. Grade school in the late 90s. Everything was fat. Tight. Psych. For when you lie to someone and immediately let them know. Edit. For the hundreds of people trying to correct me into spelling it, psych. I got it from the splash card in a Rocket Power episode. For extra 90s, 0 points. That's really cool, not. Once in a while I catch shit for still using some 80s slang that I grew up on, like, rad. Calling everything gay.